we have a collector that comes in. He's actually a chiropractor right up the street. But back in the 60s, his father had a stands up on the boardwalk right here in Seaside. And as the prizes, they used boxes of and packs of Tops and Philadelphia.
And Philly gum.
Oh, yeah.
That's in the 60s.
Yeah, in the 60s. Yeah. And when they closed up at the end of every summer, he couldn't use the next year prizes. He had to get new ones every year. So he used to take those boxes, put them away, and he says, someday I'll give them to my kid, who's now the chiropractor up the street. And he has an unbelievable collection of unopened, mid-60s Tops and Philadelphia football, baseball.
And that
unbelievable.
Those are nickels. Those are nickel packs. Philadelphia didn't make penny packs.
Okay.
And those are nickel packs, and I'm going to say that, a box was 24. There was no 36 back then. It was 24. So there's 24 packs times a nickel. So that box is $1.20, and wholesale it's 86 cents to your father's friend, your friend's father. I'm sorry. And those packs today are worth $400 each. So the box is worth $10,000 for $1.
Yes. And he's got like a room full to the ceiling.
You have a number?
we might go see him together.
Well, what do you think? Oh, he's in it. He's in it to make a profit. I
just want to see you in action.
Yeah, I know he's going to hit me. He's going to hit me for a commission. I know how he works. It's a good doc.
But it's just such a good hobby for kids to be involved in, because you can be educated about the sport that you're collecting by reading the cards. You get to find out maybe where the players came from, read their statistics. It keeps kids off the street and out in trouble. So the doc likes when kids collect cards.
A hobby. There's very few hobbies. Now look at this. There's a father, a son, and a younger son sitting in this studio.
Yeah.
And they're watching.
Yeah.
What other hobby can 3 different age groups all enjoy at the same time? Not many. Yeah. Not many. And you're busting packs, right? Nowadays, the companies, to me, make mistakes. They make what are those? I can't think. Sealed, the sealed sets. The factory.
The factory set. Sure.
Factory set. Oh, you can't open up a factory set. It's worth less if you open it. It's worth more if it's closed. Well, how does a kid?
I say open them and enjoy.
How does a kid look at a product and learn the product to see how it's made, what the backs look like, how many home runs Mickey Mantle hit, how many home runs Ken Griffey hit? If you can't learn about the product, how can the product advance?
That's right.
I can't stand. I like what you guys are doing, busting packs, and you were pulling out what was that product you were pulling out with the Griffey, the Mantles,
Milestones,
the Milestone.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. Sitting here watching all those cards come out of the packs, and that's what it's about. Fun.
Sure,
that's what it's supposed to be about.
I got to tell you, the doc's pretty good at math, and I attribute a lot of my math skills to when I was a child. I'd read the back of the cards. I'd be able to figure out batting averages like that.
We used to stand in a street corner. I was brought up in Patterson, New Jersey. We used to stand in a street corner and have them memorized. Snyder, Mays, and Mantle. Lifetime stats, lifetime batting average, home runs, hits.
Right. And you knew them.
And you knew them right off the top of the head. Now most kids nowadays that collect this stuff, they look in the book, they look in the Beckett to see how much it's worth. And I think that's wrong.
I agree with you. I tell the people, collect what you like.
I mean, it's nice to pull a Mantle signature or a Mantle, 1 of 20, whatever you were pulling, 1 out of 29, or, those. And they're nice, but to look them up in a book and say, oh, I have a $40 card, that's not to me enjoying it. The enjoyment to me is looking on the back, looking at the stats you guys are doing.
Right. Doc loves a card that has stats.
You told me you like blank backs.
We're going to talk blank backs?
No, I'm sorry, Doc.
Okay. I could pull out some blank backs.
I'm sorry.
You hit it right on the head with the factory sets, man. Open them up. You know, I mean, unless it's a real old one, but open up. If you got a new factory set, the companies are making so many of them. Open them up. Enjoy the cards. You know, when we were kids, we put them in team piles.
Yep, teams.
You know, maybe you put it in a numerical order, but a lot of times you did it in teams and you trade it with your friends. But the thing that bugs the doc a little bit is sometimes I'll see a kid open a box. And
he doesn't get the chase card. He throws the rest of the cards.
He leaves the rest on the counter.
I understand.
We used to take everything.
Seen it for 15 years.
You kept your commons. You kept everything.
Yeah, I used to trade 3 Washington Senators for 1 Yankee.
Is that right?
Yeah, 10 cards for a mantle.
Right.
Oh, you have to trade 10 for 1.
So you were taking advantage of guys back then.
Absolutely, just like I took advantage of you.
Well, you know, I sometimes give in to you pretty easily. You know, but I got to tell you, we might have a little problem. I have a good friend of mine, and he was really upset when he heard that you were coming here because the name thing, you know, this Mr. Mint thing, and he claims that you kind of took his name. And
Fast mateys.
Oh God, here he is.
Hoist the mainsails and swab the decks. The old captain is here at the backstop, baby. Excuse me, I gotta fix my face. Oh yeah, I look pretty good. Look at the glare off of that thing. Do I get a chair or do I gotta stand up here?
Stand.
My patch is up. Listen, I gotta get my own chair. What the hell kind of program is this? Jeez, you think they'd be a little more professional, ain't that right, Mr. Rosen?
How many people are watching the show?
No, be quiet, you. Listen, no.
Between 2 nuts.
Be quiet.
This?
I'm still mad at you, of course. You know why. We don't have to go into the detail. You, my friend, me and you have a little problem here. You're not Mr. Mint.
I understand.
I'm Mr. Mint. I've been Mr. Mint for 50 years. You've been Mr. Mint since, I heard you say 76?
76.
Well, I was Mr. Mint way before that, and me and you, my friend, do I have to sit down or stand up? Because I like poking him right now. I'm enjoying that. Sit down, he's telling me. Listen, don't you laugh at me. This is serious stuff.
If people see me between
I heard you.
Oh my God.
I heard you.
What am I doing
listen,
here?
Baldy.
Yeah.
Listen, I heard you.
Chrome Dome.
Chrome Dome was the next one. Bullet Head's coming up. Mr. Clean, Cue Ball Head, they're all coming. Don't worry. You're putting the cart in front of the horse, Baldy. Listen, you. I urge you to cease and desist immediately because I have a log for. We'll get to that. You need to be quiet. You had your chance. Listen to the moron laughing over there. We'll get to him too. Yeah, he's an idiot. Listen.
Where's that blonde wig?
Don't worry about the wig. Listen.
There's a blonde wig there.
No, you need to stop talking. I got material. I only got 20 minutes here. Okay? Listen, I got a Jewish law firm. You want to know about that? Could being a Jewish fella. You may have heard of him. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe? Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe? It's a soupy sales joke, I know, but what the hell? It's funny anyway.
Didn't that guy Richardson just get fired for doing something, that Jew joke?
Listen, I didn't make a Jew joke. I said I have a Jewish lawyer in New York.
There's the blonde wig.
No, leave that over there. Leave it over there. Not yet. When I'm ready. Listen.
Yes. Mr. Pirate.
Yes.
Mr. Mint Pirate.
Mr. Mint Pirate.
Jim Mint.
Yeah, listen, you know, I used to date a Jewish girl. You know what a Jewish girl makes for dinner?
Reservation.
Very good. You know that one.
I know.
I have a friend. He's half Jewish and half Italian. If he doesn't buy it wholesale, he steals it. Listen. I used to date I used to date a Jewish girl. She was Sephardic. He don't even know. He's a moron. Look at it. He don't know what Sephardic means. Explain to him what a Sephardic Jew is.
A Sephardic Jew is a sect of Jewish people who stick strictly together from Israel.
No, I thought they were Spanish Jews. Weren't they originally from Spain?
I'm Jewish, but
Spanish Inquisition. Don't you know your heritage?
God, my wife and daughter I didn't bring.
Listen, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
I'm telling you, I went out for a Sephardic girl. She was hot. My Jewish friends told me, you gotta watch out for them Sephardic girls because they're little. Oh boy, she was a wildcat. Let me tell you. Oh man, she was a wildcat. She rode me like a farm animal. Listen, you. Look at this guy. Look at the grin. Look at the grin on this guy.
He used the my easy button.
Look at the grin. This guy, you should have saw him before you arrived. He was like a giddy as a schoolgirl. You thought Marilyn Monroe was going to be walking through the friggin' door. That's how excited he was. You know why he's excited?
Why?
Because he wants to be...
Because that wig's too tight.
He wants to be you.
That's why.
He wants to be you. He's a big shot now. I don't know if you noticed.
I see.
This whole thing is like exploding all over the world.
I remember coming
a year, 2 years ago, he was nothing. He was a nobody.
Well, last year, all it was beat up old cards.
Crap all over the place. He don't even have baseball cards. He got rid of all of them.
Now he's
turning it into like a studio. No phone calls yet. I'll tell you when the phone
He invited me down here. I thought it was going to be a normal baseball card.
Unless it's riff-raff, I ain't talking to nobody. That's the end of that. Call back in 20 minutes. Listen, now he's all famous now. He's got the McLaren Mercedes out there, $250,000. You know, you got 4 of those. You got 4 of those, I know that. This guy didn't even drive here tonight. He had a limo. He's got a person driving him around. This is the only guy in the business to become a millionaire selling baseball cards right over here. Yeah, you know how he did that? I'll buy your baseball card. I'll give you $50, and then I'll sell them for $5,000. That's what this guy did right here. That's how he makes his money. He goes to old ladies' houses. Listen, I'll give you $50 to go up in your attic. To go look in your attic. Here's $50. Let me go up in your attic. Listen. I'm Mr. Mint. Let's get that straight, okay? You're Mr. Who now? Al?
I'm Mr. Nothing.
No. You got a name. Go ahead.
Mr. Al.
I'm over now.
Mr. Al.
He tells me, Doc here tells me how many millions of people are watching the show.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's Mr. Mint anymore.
Nah, Mr. Mint.
So wait till I get Beckett and Sports Collectors Digest to send you the bills.
Send me the bills. Listen, send me the money. I like
very good.
Listen, I brought you a little present here. This is a little pirate's rum here, see? Listen, did you eat any of that food that he bought?
Yes, it was good.
Really?
Chicken muffin.
Yeah. You'd think he would bring you something that you're more used to, something more accustomed to. You know, he's about as worldly as a hermit crab. If it doesn't have tomato sauce or mozzarella cheese on it, he won't eat it. You know, God forbid he eats something from another ethnic group there. You know, that's all he eats. You know, look, he looks like a calzone. He's a calzone with legs. Yeah, bring to me that back. I know, we got off on the wrong foot, but watch this. Watch how good, watch this. You're going to like me now. See this? Because he's an idiot. He's a moron. He don't know what to get. You want a food, right? I know what to do. I know. See, I have a lot of Jewish friends. Give me the plate.
Next time you invite me down here, Doc.
Listen, it's kosher.
It'll be your last.
Listen.
We're going to go to a live caller.
Call back later. We're eating. I got Mr. Alan Rosen, not Mr. Mint.
You're live with the doctor.
You want to talk to Mr. Mint? Ask me a question.
I can't hear him.
You really find the Honus Wagner cards? The cards?
What's that?
The Honus Wagner
There you go,
card?
Mr. Mint. Look at that.
The Honus Wagner card. He wants to know if you found... That looks good.
Corned beef.
I've had 9 Honus Wagners, 9 different.
Oh, who cares?
And as a matter of fact, in 1986, Mr. Pirate Mint, in 1986, I was the proud owner of the card that just sold recently last month for $2 million. At that time in 1986, the card was worth $100,000. I sold it for $120,000.
So you were actually the finder of that card?
Yeah,
No, I didn't find it. I bought it from a good customer, and then I sold it to a good customer. I flew to California, first class, by the way, on his dollar. And I sold it to him. He wound up selling it at Sotheby's, and then Walmart bought it, and Walmart gave it away in 1989, and then Bruce McNall had it from the Kings.
Right.
Kings famous Bruce McNall.
Well, Gretzky, no?
Yeah, Gretzky McNall.
Right.
But then when McNall got in trouble with the law, he sold it, resold it. At another Sotheby's auction, and it wound up, it's been through, since I owned it in 1989, it's been through 8 different owners.
You still
and now
have
it's
one?
$2 million, and now it's $2 million.
$2 million. Oh my God.
How's that sound?
You still have one?
No, I only buy and sell cards. I don't keep them.
But
I've owned 9 different versions, and there's said to be 31 Honus Wagners in existence. And by the way, I don't know if the readers and listeners know why they're in such short supply. It's not that the company didn't want his advertising, or he was too cheap because he was wasn't getting paid for his image. The real reason is Mr. Wagner did not like children to smoke. That was the main reason for not being on that tobacco card.
And you're talking a long time, but nearly 100 years ago.
In 1909, that card was made.
Right.
He was on 200 different issues, candy issues, gum issues, but refused to be. He never appeared on a tobacco card.
Where'd you find them?
If they found me, collectors call me and tell me they have a Wagner for sale. I had once bought one from a woman in Connecticut. She had 600 T206 cards, which are the series that he's in, and she had a really creased up Wagner. There's only one Wagner, which is the one that just sold for $2 million, that doesn't have a crease in it. Every other Wagner has a crease.
That's the highest graded?
Yes, that's the highest graded.
It's a Nearman 8, right?
It's a Nearman 8.
Could you imagine an 8?
I mean, they grade cards nowadays. 2006, I see they have a little ding in one corner, and they have it graded a near mint to mint 8. You imagine a little tobacco card made out of thin made out of thin paper. What am I?
100 years old.
Yeah, it's 100 years old.
Where are you calling from tonight, buddy?
New York.
What part of New York?
Long Island.
Long Island. Very cool. Hey, listen, thanks for being a loyal watcher and calling in tonight. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right, you got it, buddy. See, everybody likes to always know about, the T206 cards. Hey, Captain Jim.
Yes.
You know.
I know. I was told to be quiet, and I'm being quiet.
Well, you're.
Easy.
Thank you.
He likes my easy button.
Yeah, I do.
I think your pirate ship came unmoored and is floating away.
No, it didn't.
No?
Did it?
Yeah, well, yeah. Go look outside.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Listen.
His ship sailed, buddy.
I know you know a lot about baseball cards.
I think your ship sailed too.
I know
a long time ago.
I know you know a lot about baseball cards, but can you take a look at this and tell me what you think? It's been green for so,
green.
It went away, and now it's back again. I don't know what it is.
I've never seen anything like this.
He's got a little gangrene there.
You think that's what it might be?
Do you have green in the
I'm
other
thinking
one
of sticking it at the sandwich right there. Maybe that'll help.
You got to try some
I
thick.
did it. That worked there.
Well, you don't pour it on it. You're supposed to drink this stuff.
Okay. I was soaking my feet in it.
Next time I come on, I want to be first, not last.
Listen, listen. I'm going to enjoy this for you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Why don't you go eat that over there somewhere?
No. I just want one bite. One bite.
It's got to get a bite in.
Brings a corned beef in.
You want to smell it?
Listen.